His name out there. I'll ask you one more time, yes or no. It's okay to put the teacher's name out there and be damned whatever happens. Yes or no?
Yes, it is okay because constitutes essentially theft against the taxpayers and the community when they refuse to do the job for which they were hired to do. They are public employees, and that's where the difference comes in.
So, okay.
When you are a public employee, you have an obligation. It is illegal for you to take sick leave for a personal opportunity when you are a teacher. That is against the code of ethics. You are not allowed to utilize politics in the classroom. You are not allowed to call in sick in order to make a political statement.
Last two things you mentioned, that happens and that happens. That happens and that happens. Again, I just fail to see. And look, I'm basically, I mean, I'm more on your side than I think you even realize.
You made the point just a minute ago. You actually agree with me because you said it is no different, and that is what the Colorado Supreme Court sent it back to the appellate court and ruled in the favor of parents who are seeking this information.
I'm aware of the case.
The reason is because, and what I argued is that it is no different than a student who would show up and not see a teacher there. Well, when the school was closed, you can't do that.
Okay, do you think that, hold on. Mm-hmm. Do you think from 2015, so I think this was summer of 2015, right?
2014.
2014, okay. So we're talking almost 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Do you think that maybe from what we've seen with, as the kids say, look, I didn't know what the hell the doxing was, somebody getting doxed or whatever. Isn't it now, though, a little bit different that we're in 2022? I hear the basis of your argument. Trust me, I do. But today, I was out there when they targeted Johnny Choate, and they had hundreds of people out there in front of his house. That's not the way we, quote-unquote, do it, at least to me.
There has never been a case where people have showed up at a teacher's house.
What about with this?
This provides a means for administration or for a school board to come back and say, you violated your code of ethics within the school district, and you can be terminated if you are utilizing your position as a teacher to make a political statement.
Well, you and I both know that's never going to happen. No one will ever. It's not going to happen in Douglas County, and I will be
not Douglas County, but
the first to say it
can happen when parents hold those teachers accountable or say to their school board or say to their administration, this person did this and went against their code of ethics and against their contract and violated their teacher contract and should be penalized for it.
So
it holds teachers and staff accountable.
Brother, I get where you're coming from with saying penalized. There is also a difference.
It does not involve doxing. It involves
how do you know that,
holding them accountable.
You don't.
Well, it might. Anything can.
No.
When you are a teacher, you are in a public position. That is a public role.
So basically, if I'm hearing you right, and I'm going to give it back to you, if I hear you correctly, becoming a teacher, therefore, you are putting yourself out there to potentially be named in public if you say, like I think it was 2 weeks ago today, you walk out. All the teachers should know
if
you do that.
Your position for public gain or to violate your code of ethics and your teacher contract and your contract with the community as a teacher.